blah 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 blah. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Canadian Brick Builders Weekly Chat 245. There is like 10 items, and none of them are really good news items. So we decided to maybe rank the 2025 best and worst sets, which originally it was like there's 1,000 sets. Originally, I was going to go with a third of them. I got about 300 of them. I mean, Matt and I were just talking, and he's like, "I'm not doing that many." So I narrowed it down to the top 100 or the 200 top sets, at least from Bricklink in Brickset, because I had pulled them by 200s. So I think I've got that to work. I'll have to work on it a little bit more. But hello, anyways, welcome. Hello, everybody. We've got Matt here with a real piece of Lego, I hope.
Yeah, okay. Last week on the show, we were talking about parts, and I started looking at stuff, and my bestsellers arrived today. So,
well, there you go.
Mostly animals. So,
yeah, good. I'm just So mostly animals. Yeah, I received. No, I don't. The only order I received this week was for torsos for space characters, which wasn't a list, wasn't a pick a brick order. But hello, Mr. Blue.
I only ordered one arm for each ape.
What do you mean? You've got like the left arm, not the right arm?
Yes.
You might want to look. I saw one of the arms was available just today.
Okay.
If not, you better be bricklinking it soon.
Yeah.
Not available because other people are going to probably be in that same position.
Yeah, I only have like the one arm for each one.
Yeah, okay.
Awkward.
I don't know how to delete things. No files, choose. Cancel.
I don't know why I forgot that you had to buy the two arm. I thought for some reason that you just had to buy one anyways.
So is that like the arms came in a 2-pack?
I don't know. I just, I was clicking stuff into the cart and I saw the torso and then I saw an arm and I thought, I think you only need one of these because it's like one arm's bigger than the other or something. I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Here, you want me to show off my animals?
If
you need a minute, you just make me big and I'll do it.
You can show off your animals. I'm just trying to figure out now why I don't see any pictures in this folder.
Oh,
I know why. There we go. Okay. I accidentally deleted the refresh. Apparently, if I refresh this app that we're going to use, it doesn't save any of the data. So now I have to do the monikers again, but that's okay. Anyways, yeah, maybe do you want to just show it off in this screen, or do you want a bigger screen? What do you want?
Well, it'll be easier. Some of them are small, so the bigger screen probably would make more sense.
Mr. Blue is asking us how we're doing.
I'm doing okay. So I turned in grades a week ago from today. So I've actually been off work, quote unquote, off work for a week, which has been nice. And I had a bunch of to-do stuff that, I've been crossing stuff off, pretty much doing a little bit every day. So I no longer have this big to-do list on my phone, which I did a week ago. Classes ended, but I still had a lot of stuff I needed to get done. And
fair enough. Yeah.
So I'm feeling a little bit better, but frankly, the false image is that teachers just, they get a month-long break, college professors, but I don't. Like, I have to write a paper and do a bunch of stuff for my spring classes. I have a brand new class that I've never taught in person before. There's a lot of prep work I need to do, but
okay.
But I am taking a full week off from school stuff. So like this week is like fixing stuff around the house. We put up, here we go. So I usually do the show from up in my Lego room, but I've got the Red Wings game on the TV. So we put up our tree. There's our tree.
Yeah.
There are no cats under it at this point, but the girl cat has been very much enjoying. And then I got these stars things from IKEA.
Those are cool. Yeah.
And they're they look really, really bright in this camera, but they're not really that bright.
Yeah, okay.
So I still got a little bit more Christmas decorations to bring up from the basement, and I've got most of Thomas's gifts. So I need to put those under. We have these gift boxes that I bought some years ago. So
it's easy to.
But I'm gonna have last year for the first time ever, I did a cookie decorating party, and I invited a couple of friends over, and we did cutout cookies, and we had the icing with the different colors and the sprinkles. My mom used to do this when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
I had never done it at my house. My sister did it once when I was out there, and we had so much fun. I'm doing it again. So I've got a
Okay.
cookie party coming up, and it just was a lot of fun. So really
Yeah.
looking forward to doing that. In fact, I've thought about doing it with two different groups of people because, that way, because after a while you're kind of like, oh, more cookies to decorate. Like I'm kind of tired because there's actually a lot of squeezing. You have to squeeze the tubes with the icing. To get out.
So yeah, you get your what are those old tools called? That
the stress balls.
The stress balls, or remember those old metal grippy
Yeah.
things? Yeah, that. I forget what they were called.
Get your ripped forearms, and
Yeah.
So yeah, that's coming up. That'll be enjoyable. I'm not traveling anywhere this year, so it's a chance to get some more stuff done. And I'm not traveling until the second week of January, the weekend before the U.S. Martin Luther King holiday. I'm presenting a paper in Nolens, Louisiana, which I've never been to that city, and I'm gonna.
You've never been to New Orleans?
No,
Wow.
I don't like to drink. I don't drink, and it's
fair
like a big party city. And everything that people said about it, like, oh, you go there, you get totally trash. I'm like, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, I would be the same in that way, but I would think there is so much history there that you'd be interested in. Wouldn't there be?
There can be, but I mean, we're gonna go out and see one of the historic plantations that's not too far, and this one is, unfortunately, many of the historic plantations in the U.S. are very much focused on the white people that lived in the big house, and they don't really talk about the enslaved people. And this one is sort of famous for giving the full picture. So there's just as much time talking about the people who worked on the plantation as the people who lived in the big fancy house. So we're going to make a point to go to that one in particular. And then New Orleans is famous for food. So we will make a point to go out and, get some, Cajun food and some seafood and that kind of stuff. So that I am looking forward to.
The we is you and Thomas, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure, because I know sometimes it's work related to you.
Yeah. So we're going to drive, and I'm going to finish off. I'm collecting counties. I'm going to finish off the 3 counties I have to go in Mississippi, and then like the rest of Louisiana. So I'll finish off 2 states on this trip.
Wow.
But
amazing that you can do that.
Yeah, it'll be about a 5-day trip. So
yeah.
You want to see the animals?
Sure. I've got my thing done. So.
All right. So I got the Great Ape.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your cats.
No, the Legos. This is a Lego show sometimes, but
it is. Yes, I'm gonna pop up the Discord server and see if that arm is available.
All right. So, and then we got the Bengal tiger, I guess is what this is. So they've made this mold in a number of different colors. So we've had like a puma and a panther. This is really the Detroit Tiger. Baseball kind of uses this. So
yeah.
So I always get extra because I still have an wish to do like a zoo layout maybe at some point.
Yep.
And then I got the red. I don't know if this is called the red panda or the ringtail fox, but
red panda I think is what North Americans call it. But
yeah, it's cute. And then I got some more seagulls. I used to have a lot of seagulls, but I traded them for other animals at some Lego conventions because when I worked at the Lego store, the seagulls were in the pick-a-brick, and so I ended up with a decent number of extras.
Gotcha.
And but I kind of don't have any extra anymore, and so I also got 2 more red squirrels. They're kind of the reddish orangish color.
Yeah.
And then the little crabs. Again, if I do like a sea scene, I got the little crabsies. And then these things are ridiculously expensive, but they're really cute. The little songbirds.
Oh yeah.
They're like $4 or something stupid. It's crazy. And there's like 1-2 specks of for the eyes, that paint job, but I guess the mold must be prohibitively well, and the beak is painted too. So you get a little speck of orange and the 2 black eyes. So I've got, this was actually in our club's bulk order in, I forget what color. I think it was red. So I actually have 25 in red. And then,
sorry for the Gorilla thing. Both arms are sold out.
Okay.
So I would recommend getting it on Bricks and Pieces because I think, all right, I would recommend getting it on Bricklink as soon as you can.
And then technically this is not an animal, but it's the stone gargoyle, which I think is really cool.
Yes.
And if I ever do like a church cathedral type thing, I've got a couple of gargoyles.
Those came out last November, I'm thinking. Yeah, I remember you saying you hadn't bought anything since April, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I had a lot of potential animals to get. So that's it. Oh, and then I got the other non-animal. I got the trans clear piece that has like a stud on one side and a receptacle.
Yeah, it's like the saucer from the go with the teacup.
Yep, and then they call this eggshell, but to me it really looks like a plant.
Yeah, because you can put them together. I think that was one of the original egg ideas. Because they kind of go together.
It's magenta, which does not look right on my screen. But this laptop I'm using, I did not spend the screen quality is not great, but I bought it for the memory, so that's fine. And it's green so I got some plant parts and I got some critters. The rest of it's coming from Europe, and it'll take a while probably.
I had my 2 European orders from December 1st and 2nd ship in the past few days. So they're not going to get here till the new year. I have a feeling I probably will end up paying tariffs on at least one of them.
Okay.
I've used the Lego points for those, or gift cards. I use gift cards, so I don't know if that'll work the same or not. But I ended up. I did contact. I think I said last week I did get charged tariffs.
Okay.
On one of my first orders I came across just after the lift was just after we were allowed to start buying again from Denmark. And I did reach out to customer service. I think I did it that Wednesday night. And they got back to me on Monday and asked for a copy of the bill, and they'd send it to the accounting department. So I don't know if they're going to actually refund me or give me points. I don't know what they're going to do. Because why would they send it to their accounting department if they're going to give me points?
What I think's interesting is that in the U.S. we have this thing from our postal service called Informed Delivery.
Yeah,
and I created 3 orders to hit the gift with purchase threshold. So I made 3 different orders, and in fact, my 3 gifts also came today. So I got the three GWPs, which I already listed on Bricklink. But they've already created the label for when the parts hit New York City, which is where they come in. When I get Lego from Europe, they come to New York.
Yeah.
They created the shipping label, but it just says, label created. That hasn't started actually shipping yet. So.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Jeff's saying he got 3 very small part orders today, wondering if they had shorted me or something originally.
Yeah.
Oh, like stuff you weren't expecting, I guess?
Or you probably got just the best sellers.
Yeah, it could be that if you placed a few orders, you might have just gotten your best sellers. Because that does happen. Because they do. I mean, if you buy enough, it doesn't matter. But if you don't buy enough, I think, Matt, you did that last week.
Yeah, I made the mistake.
You ended up getting dinged a little bit because you didn't realize one of the parts or a few of the parts you ordered were best sellers.
One of my 3 orders, I did not have the minimum for the best sellers. And then the second one, I specifically deleted out the best sellers because I could tell I was going to get charged and I want to pay.
Yeah.
So I'm actually looking on Bricklink right now for the arm that I'm missing. And there are only 9 sellers that even have which one do I need? Have the left arm with pin. And as usual, all the cheapest ones are in Europe. So if I'm going to get it from a US seller, I'm going to have to pay $7. I might just wait to see if it pops back up.
Well, I think that was on the discontinued list.
I might still just gamble and see if it doesn't pop back up. But it might not.
I just will get it more expensive, I guess. Technically, right?
I mean, the cheapest in the U.S. is $5 per arm, and I need 2 of them, so that would be $10.
I know you're sure it's the left and not the right. Just making sure.
There's pictures. It's
send me a link to that one in private chat.
Okay.
And I can always order it and just include it with your hats. at some point.
Well, they don't. There's no sellers in Canada.
No, I realize that, but you can send it to me, or I can order it for you and then just send it up when it's available, because then you might get it at a cheaper price. If you know what I mean. I wonder what this. Okay, good. I was worried if I click on this link, will it open up in the window that I'm currently in? But it didn't.
No.
Yeah, like I mean, I can order from like Holland or something like that.
It'd be cheaper for you to order.
It'd be cheaper. Well, I don't have to pay tariff on it, and then at least you get it, right?
That's a fair point. Yeah. So if I did go, but honestly, the price difference is probably would just be cheaper for me just to buy it from a US based seller.
You know. That's probably true too. Yeah, $7. Oh, Ben's. The BBB brick store, Big Ben Bricks, I think is what that used to be. I don't know if it still is, but he's like an older, like a seller has been around for a while.
I mean, I wouldn't. Wow. The Australian seller has it for $1.50. I wonder what shipping would be, because like that's really cheap.
Yeah.
There is a Netherlands seller. I could maybe ship. It's only $1.39 from the Netherlands. I wonder how much shipping would be to Canada from.
Probably like, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to check. Well, we could, when the chat's done, we'll have a look and figure something out.
We can spare everybody.
I mean, I think it's usually about 15-ish euros to ship to Canada.
So unless I'm getting other stuff, it probably doesn't save any money. But
I delete bestsellers a lot, in which I could differentiate when I'm buying. Well, I mean, in Bricks and Pab, let me just open this up for a minute. Oops, no, not there. Hold on. I know I'm not sharing yet. I just was trying to.
That's interesting. The guy that has the Dutch seller that has the three arms, he has almost nothing else in his store at all. It's like he only has like.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Let's go this way for now.
Oh, never mind. Right. I was looking at his sets. He only has 5 sets for sale.
Oh,
he has parts for sale.
What I don't like right now is that there's no bestseller logo on any of these, which makes sense because now you have multiple colors for a lot of these parts. So not everything is bestseller. Yeah. But if let's just throw a bunch of cats in my bestseller list. How much are they? $1.86. Let's do like 5 cats. And now I'm going to say, turn that off, and I'll see if I can find something that's not a bestseller. That is bestseller. Okay, so some dark green leaves. So, I mean, the quickest way, and you probably know this, Jeff, but the quickest way to differentiate is at the top, you have the bestseller and standard, right? So you can pull them apart that way. And I mean, they'd also, and I was saying this the other day, there is also the download piece list, which you can choose what kind of file, a JSON file or a CSV, and click download. Actually, let's just do it. I'll just do it as a JSON for now. So it's now there, and let's remove all pieces. And then I think in the top here, you could upload a list, and you just click, you find your files. Where's my download folder? So there's the piece export, view all pieces, and then it gives you a checklist. And it tells you here, that's a bestseller, that's a not bestseller. So you can choose which ones you want to import before. So you can basically, if you extract your whole list, you could just then do, here's my best, like you can then pull them, when you pull them back in, you could say, I only want my bestsellers this time or whatever, right? Oh, it's at the end when you have to pay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, on the actual shopping cart, it just has it does have the 2 different, usually has the 2 different things, I think, the 2 different parts markers, but yeah, I can, anyway. Yeah. Were you going to say something?
Yeah, another part that I just discovered I need to buy is on my Tower of Ornthak, it comes with a Treebeard and one of the eagles.
Yeah.
Part of the set.
Yeah.
And the eagle body is molded with clips, and you clip the wings in.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I picked up my eagle, and I found out that the clip had cracked on one side, so that one of the wings
brown.
It's brown.
Oh.
And I had just left it assembled for years. It's been sitting there, and it just apparently broke at some point.
Oh.
So I need to look and see how expensive it would be to buy that torso.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a fortune, but
let's find out how much a piece is.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. I'm scrolling through the part inventory.
I'm just going to type in Eagle and Bricklink. Was it an actual eagle in? Were they actually called eagles? It's like this piece here, isn't it?
I found it.
Is it that piece?
That's the wing piece. I need the body.
Oh,
there's only 8. There's only 8 listed.
Yeah.
Well, there's one in Singapore for $6.
Like this guy here, right?
Oh, there's one in Canada for 12. I might ship that one to your house.
Well, I'll order it for you because that's just easier.
Okay, I can send you the. And then there's another one in Canada as well. So Canada has 2 of the 9. Do you know?
It is this eagle, I'm guessing, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. And then it was just the body you wanted.
Yes, I have the wings. Wings are fine.
Yeah.
Bricks, Toys, and Jouets is one Canadian store, and the other one just says Brick Door.
Seller location, Canada, search. They both knew Dan Brick Store and Epic Ultra Bricks.
I'm sorry, what?
This one's in Quebec. Well, the store is Dan Brick Store. I'm assuming we're looking for the same piece.
Dan Bricks. I don't see Dan.
So I just pulled up the 2 Canadian sellers. Oh, these are both used.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Yeah, they're both used. I'm okay with used.
So where are you seeing the?
I don't see Dan. Where do you see Dan?
Well, the store name is Dan Brick Store on one of them, and the other one is for the Canadian ones. Like here, I'll zoom in because I just realized
we must be looking at a different part because I see completely different.
It's not this body?
Hang on, let me.
Or are you looking for the whole eagle?
I'm looking for the eagle torso.
Okay.
And I went into the part inventory and looked at it that way.
It's from this set?
No.
Oh,
it's the Tower of Orthanc. So here, I'll put it in the private chat.
How much fun is everybody having? The 8 people that are now watching.
Now there's 2 Canadian stores, but they're completely different names. So I just shared it in the private chat. We can talk about this after.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
We have 600 sets to rank.
I know we only have 140.
Still, that's good.
I guess the bestseller icon does show up on the part before I buy it. It doesn't actually. It doesn't show up usually now because they've grouped all the parts together, so it's hard to see what's bestseller and what's not. But when I imported it, you could see that's where it showed the bestseller thing. So, anyways, okay. Why don't we I'll just quickly mention my week. Working on the house still. It's kind of beside me. I was working on I got parts in this week, so I've been working on building the roof. Right now, I've got half of the roof done because I broke it into 2 pieces for the dining room or the master bedroom and the garage, and I'm building the other one, but I'm running out of black plate to go underneath the roof to support because I'm using all the minifig stands as the roof.
It looks big
for roof corrugation. So this is my corrugated roof that's using just a crap ton of minifig stands, which I've had to order. Yeah, it is a pretty big house. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's too big, but it is pretty big. Another shot of it here. The inside walls aren't really built out yet. But yeah, this is a 6-foot table that it sits on, and it's basically the entire table. And the scale is like 1 stud to 1 foot. So, but okay. So last week I said I got some 2x3 windows. The new style window, which is the exact same size as the cupboard. So I was like, hey. Are these parts interchangeable? Because why wouldn't they be, right? Like it would. Well, Matt's saying no. How do you know?
Just because I shared it in the chat.
Fine. Well, just ruin it then. Ruin it. So yeah, the glass is too loose for the window frame, or the glass is too loose. Well, okay, sorry. The glass obviously fits in the window frame. The door is slightly too big for the window frame, and the window glass in the cupboard just kind of slides in. Now, I'm assuming this was on purpose because they didn't want you to put a piece of glass on a cupboard because then you never get that piece of glass out because there's no handle to pull it out. So I'm assuming that's deliberate, but it would have been nice if this cupboard door would have gone on this window because then you could have shallow, upright cabinets in a house that you might be building in certain scales. I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying it would be nice. Anyways, but it was just kind of interesting because I figured, hey, the order I got in from Germany this week, I also had to pay tariffs on this one, but it wasn't from Lego. So, well, I paid not tariffs. I paid duty tariff, I guess. Where I got all the classic or the newer Futron style torsos in the blue, orange, and green. I also got 4 more of the Winter Nights and some transparent chain just because I'm trying to collect that for another project. And so I have these minifig stands. So I now have a squadron. I consider 10 characters a squadron in my world of those new torsos to go with the reddish orange one. Now I'm trying to figure out what air tanks, what helmets and stuff to put on them. Technically, I would go with the original 3 colors of helmets and stuff and just make them all the same. But all 3 of these helmets and are now out of stock at Lego at Shop at Home because they were discontinued, as well as the torsos. The torsos are long gone. So now I'm just trying to think of other solutions because I don't want to try and, if I'm going to bricklink parts, I'm going to bricklink the parts I want. There is, for this style helmet and the green guy, there is one that came in the bright orange, the light bright orange, the light orange, the medium, this color orange. That was on Axel from Nexo Knights very long ago. So I'm thinking of maybe grabbing some of those helmets because I think I like them better than these mining helmets that they have. But anyways, I'm happy because I kind of completed my torso collection for those guys because I totally missed out on those and they were already sold out completely when Bricks and Pieces came back. And I think that's it for pictures. Yeah, that's it for pictures. So that's it for my week. Okay, so what do we want to do? Should we do the news first? Probably we should just do the news first, I guess. That would make sense. Because there are only a few tabs. So, and since Matt walked away, he has no say in the matter. Mahaha. So let's do the news. There are a few Lego ideas items this week. Again, all in one post. Not a huge increase in that section. First up is a pilot boat by Brick My Boat, which is actually pretty decent looking. I like the look of it. It looks fairly modern. I'm not that fond of the way the hull's done here at the bottom. Excuse me. It looks a little chunky, but I mean, I know boat hulls that are brick built are kind of hard to build. So yeah, there's that one. It's kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind that being a set. I don't know that I would buy it, but I would definitely appreciate it. There's also a Bayou Magic by Mr. B. Oh, first one here was by Brick My Boat, in case I didn't say that. The pilot boat. We're just jumping into the news, Matt. Getting it out of the way. And you're muted, I think. And next up, we have Bayou Magic by Mr. B, which is Bayou Magic. What was that?
I like that.
Yeah, I can understand that. And speaking of New Orleans and Louisiana, technically a place where Matt might be going to at some point, like in March. So.
No, in 3 weeks.
Oh, in 3 weeks. That's right. Sorry. I was thinking March for some reason in my head. We also have my Lego Totoro Cat Bus by Brick USA. I have never watched what's the actual show? My Something Totoro. What's the actual word? I can't remember now.
I've never watched it either.
Yeah, I don't remember. I never watched it either. I've seen enough references though to understand that it's a thing. So anyways, so yeah, that's it for like I said, for ideas. Pretty quiet right now. I mentioned last week, I think, or a couple of weeks ago, that the new Batman video game will be coming out in May. And pre-orders are now available for the video game. You can also buy the virtual, or you can also buy a hard copy, like the disc version of the game as well, off of Amazon already. So May 29th is coming out. I think it's May 26th if you pre-order it. I believe this is my son's birthday present from me, probably the deluxe edition, because that's what he was asking for. or sorry, not birthday, Christmas present. So it looks like a fun game. I might end up having to buy it for myself as well, because now you can't really just buy a game and two people play it unless you like, because they don't have like family accounts for like Xbox and crap. Anyways, but yeah, so that game is out, and the pre-order gives you some extra bonus parts as well, and the deluxe edition gives you even more. So if anybody's interested, or you have a tween or a teenager or a younger kid who loves the Lego video games, we're anticipating this one coming out. Okay, now we have a bunch of Fortnite news, because why not? First up, Lego Fortnite Ninjago. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Fortnite Ninjago. That threw me off, because Ninjago is now part of Fortnite. But on Pick a Brick, on the Bricks and Pieces Online, there is now a link that you can go to order the parts for the Ninjago, or for a pair of nunchucks on a stand. Excuse me. You're making me hungry, Matt. But anyways, it's available for purchase on Lego Pick a Brick. The set is 240 pieces, and the price of the total parts, and the price of the parts totals up to $24.78 US. The building instructions are also available, and they are free to download. So check out the Brick Fan if you're interested in that. If you click on this link, it will bring you to Lego's site and probably pull up a list of all the parts you need. I would assume. I'm clicking on it right now because I just click on links randomly. Yeah, and it pre-selects 1111. Is it pre-selecting? Yeah, see, it populated my cart. Nope, they did not. Oh. Huh? How come my cart has those two items in it? That's weird. Oh, pick all pieces. So yeah, if you click on the pick all pieces, there we go. Then it's populates your cart, and it's not $48 because it's just not. But of interest, let me just delete these out here. If you want to build it, part of this 47 parts are standard, 193 are best sellers. So if you're buying it, you need to. If you go to the order info, it should say, no, it doesn't. Oh, service fee. Yeah, if you go to order info and then under service fee, you can see where the money's come from. So because there's not enough money in standard parts here, in order to get this thing, you need to actually buy extra parts if you don't want to pay the extra $7 service fee. In Canadian, I don't know what it'll be in the States. Actually, this is the United States service fee. So interesting. Anyways, we'll exit out of that for now. All right. More Lego Fortnite news. The last gift for purchase, which was the holiday train thing, is now expired. It's no longer available. So Lego brought back the Brickhead Bright Bomber gift for purchase, which will run from for purchases of $90 US, probably about $120 Canadian. It was available last October, but it seems that they still have stock left over to run the promotion again. It's available now till Christmas Eve, December 24th. While supplies last, obviously. All right. Next up, we have Lego Fortnite once again. Odyssey Ninjago Twitch drops now live. Yesterday was the official announcement for one of the biggest updates for Lego Fortnite Odyssey, which was for Ninjago. The update is now live. You can earn some Twitch drops. I don't know what all that means, but from now until December 14th by watching any stream in the Lego Fortnite Odyssey category. So there's a couple of different videos, I guess. I guess they're decor items. Yeah, I don't understand any of this, but if any of you do, I'm happy, because I don't know. I'm not sure what Twitch drops are because I don't use Twitch. All right. Now over to Brickset for a little bit of news, and this one was kind of funny. Lego, as we talked about a couple of weeks ago on the Enterprise, Lego had produced a sticker that looks beautiful, except for it boldly go where no one has gone before. It's boldly. So Lego fixed it, which is great, except for they missed the screws or how like the dots to where the plaque is attached, and they missed the circle around the Starfleet logo.
Boo.
So Lego, they did get the word right though. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, someone hopefully got slapped or got a slap on their hand. Let's put it that way. For this, I don't know if they're going to replace the sticker again, but yeah. If you are Brian Enterprise, you might want to wait for a little while. All right. That's it for the news. Now on to new parts. Matt, you'll want this one. Parts reviews for January 2026 Lego Dream sets. There are lots of fun little colored pieces and transparents and all that stuff that we'll quickly go through. This covers 5 different sets. So the crystal thing I thought was a dress originally from Disney, some of the Disney sets, but it is actually a new piece. I did not realize that. Kind of like a half diamond style piece. It comes in a few colors. It fits in a 3x3 3x3 round inside of it. It has dimensions. 3 bricks tall, 3 bricks and a plate tall. And they've done some comparison to some of the angles as well. It's not a 75 or 65 degree slope. It's a little more shallow than that. It's not a 55. And I think that's, if I recall correctly, that's an 18 degree slope. But I could be wrong on that one because I don't remember what that piece of slope is. So yeah, it doesn't really fit many slope pieces.
It's not system.
It's not, well, it's close, but not into system, yeah. The pieces can be joined to form a full crystal, but only at the bottom. The top studs seem to be out of the expected alignment, as placing them connected plate on top causes the part stress.
That's
not good. Huh. And yes, we owe each other a beer if we drank beer. All right. They also have introduced this new treasure creature, as what they're calling it, available in 4 different shades. Not much to say about that. Just it's transparent characters. Energy effects. There's a blade coming out in 3 different colors. What are the colors? Trans bright green, trans dark pink, and trans orange. There's transparent neck brackets coming out as well in looks like one of the opaque colors, or they're all in opal. So trans bright green, trans light blue, trans orange, and opal trans clear. There's a new sword element, which is kind of big. It's a huge sword. That's what she said. Available in multiple colors as well.
I'm kind of amazed that they're putting the money into doing molded swords, this many of them, but I mean, maybe they sell, maybe kids.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised this isn't just 2 pieces.
Yeah.
It looks like something they could have probably done as a 2-piece thing. But minifig head vented single hole. Have they changed the design of the head once again? There's been various molds of variations for the transitional minifig head. Part started out with a solid stud up at the top, but got replaced around the start of the 90s by a vented stud with 3 holes, this one here. Around 2009, the vented version was in turn replaced by a blocked stud, bottom left, this one. And another decade later, around 2020, the vented stud came back, this time with 2 holes. And the latest version came with 2 different mold numbers. One's for transparent colors, and while the other one's for opaque colors. This change, however, left out 2 colors, pearl gold and flat silver. Oh, I see. So it's... Wait, until now... Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. So this is a new one. I'm assuming it's got a different vent hole. I don't really see that written here. Until now, late 2025, these 2 colors have received their own mold. Bottom right, featuring the center hole in the stud. And in flat silver and pearl gold available. So because it's a different color, I guess they've done a different mold for us for some reason. The hole is too small to hold a small pin, so it doesn't really offer any new options. I mean, these designs are all done just in case a kid puts it in their mouth that they can still breathe through it if they swallow it or something like that.
If they're going to make a hole, make it so the pin fits. Like,
Yeah.
it's so frustrating.
It is. It is. And even like the little nub, like the little flag pin, like those like little guys. Yeah, it would have made sense. Okay, so we have the new bracket that was introduced, which is so awesome. If you didn't hear that, how awesome it was. It's so awesome. It's the middle studded bracket, or the plate in the middle. Previously we had this as an opposite. This was an anti-stud, and now we have the stud version. I'm pretty sure they're going to do a comparison of it as well. And then we also have the new 2x2 curve plate. That is an actual floor curve that matches the macaroni tile.
I'm excited about that.
Me too. I am excited about this one too. This was actually on my wish list in originally I built it as kind of a one long, like I do on Instagram. I have a few dear Lego posts, and one of them was that piece. So I'm like, yay. And then some recolors as well.
Jeff, you're very influential.
I am. I'm so influential. I got 300 followers. No, I got 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Lego's like, we can't make this guy Jeff angry. We better give him what he wants.
Damn right. Yeah, we don't want my 1,000 followers to lose it. Anyway, some decorated elements as well.
Back. What color is that? Is that black?
This is black.
Interesting.
In black. They've been around for a little while, I think.
I guess it's for when your crops go bad.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the black ones were available already in some of the Friday or Wednesday sets. Sorry, not Friday sets.
Oh, okay.
I think I might be wrong, or it's in like the black dahlia, the new flower.
Could be used in like Halloween builds.
Yeah, could be for sure. And then there's, like I said, some printed elements as well. The 1x1 cheese slope with an eye pattern on it's kind of interesting. These arrows are actually kind of cool too. And then the figures. Still want this figure. That's my figure of choice for this one.
Why?
Because it's got a black falcon. It's Nexo 8-ish.
Okay.
And it's got the black falcon right in the center.
Okay.
So it's kind of a want type figure. I think it would look cool to at least have a couple of those guys like walking around a castle. I think it'd be kind of fun. All right. New Elementary also did a review of one of the Technic sets, the GT40 from Ford, the Mark II. I looked through here quickly. They have another new tire. It's a kind of a marriage of two different tire styles into one. Like their joke was, if two tires got together, once upon a time, tire 49.53 times 20 and tire 43.2 times 22 ZR loved each other very much and had a beautiful baby. Anyways, so it's a treaded. It's got a beefier tread. It's a bigger tire. Anyway, no big deal. They do have a new link arm piece that I think we might have talked about in the past, where it's basically 1x6 long, but it actually transitions like one stud over, which I think would be kind of interesting for some scaffolding type style stuff and things. Yeah, and it's similar to this piece here, just a smaller version. And yeah, it will kind of fit through, although it won't fit through at 45 or at a 90 degree. Well, it puts the whole thing at an angle, but it is only one plate, one bushing thick. Anyway, and they have some gold colored wheels if you really want to pimp your ride. Winnie the Pooh with the gray version, Winnie the Pooh with the pearl gray version, Winnie the Pooh with the shiny metallic version. That's funny. And then rare elements. Anyway, these parts return newer too, and other elements of interest. I think that's about it. Okay, and the stickers. Okay, and the last one they had was the battle droid, the large scale battle droid. Matt, is this one on your list?
Yeah, that's a want for me. I'll get that. I may wait till May the 4th, when usually they have spend X to get the GWP kind of thing.
So obviously a lot of tan and brown. So they've got a lot of tan and brown recolors. And new parts as well.
Oh, look, more tan.
Yeah.
Tan is like the least used color in my personal collection.
Oh, a lot of iconic buildings are tan, like a lot of the old style buildings.
I know, but I just don't build in tan.
Fair enough. reddish brown for the six. I think that's a 6 long. Yeah, 6 long slope. And then some other random parts in reddish brown, brackets in reddish brown, and stuffs and the decorations. Apologies. Not many stickers in this set, at least. The head's printed and the plate is printed. Rare parts and more rare parts, I guess. And then they do a whole synopsis on the ball joint. We're not going to go there because that wraps up the news. Because we have this. Now I have ad blocker on, but there's still ads in here, so I don't know. Stop seeing this ad. Well, I might there. I'll just scroll up a bit, but then we can't see that. Okay, I'll scroll down a bit. All right, so this is a tier. This is a site called Tier Maker, which is basically what
you used my category names.
I did rephrase them a bunch. So there's like 5 categories usually in this. It's a free piece of software, tmaker.com, tiermaker.com. And it allows you to upload your own images, which was fairly easy to do. And this is not something that will be publicly available because I didn't create an account to do it. I think you can do it as a free account, but I just didn't feel like doing that. But below this, it's like we have the 6 categories because I added a 6th: must buy, might buy, wouldn't mind as a gift. It's regiftable at least. Well, at least it has some parts I can repurpose. And no, I added no. The other ones are basically Matt's ideas. I like them, so we went with them. And then there's a bunch of sets down here, and this is about 140. So I don't think it'll take us that long. But the idea is basically we can, what happens if I full screen this?
Well, we could just move all the Star Wars sculpture sets into the must buy because Matt already bought them.
Well, and here's the thing. There is going to be obviously some differences. I won't necessarily buy them, but I think like we'll just work together and figure out where they would go. For example, let's just give it as an example here. The cafe or the last year's modular set or this year's modular set.
Bought it.
Yeah, so did I. I mean, to me, this is a must buy just because. So we just drag and drop. Simple as that.
Cool.
So yeah, if you see ones in here, like we can just call them out and just
Blacktron.
kind of add Blacktron.
Yeah,
I think that was a must buy.
We both bought it.
Yeah, we both bought it, but I mean, just in general, it's a great set for the historic parts of it. It was fairly close to the original, close in by design, and it just kind of sparks our imagination and stuff. And
all right, you pick one, then I'll pick one. How about that?
Okay. Yeah. All right. And maybe we say why quickly. The Shelby Cobra vehicle. This is on my buy list. I do like these vehicles, but I know it's not necessarily on your buy list.
How about if either one of us bought it, it goes in the buy?
Sure. Sounds good. Well, I haven't bought it yet, though.
But it's a must.
But I'm going to. It's on my wish list for Christmas, so maybe I'll get it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. If one of the 8 people watching is, you know who. But they already know there's a list of different ones. Okay, you go. What you go?
Mississippi Steamboat. I already bought it and built it.
Mississippi Steamboat. Sure. For me, it doesn't appeal to me at all. But the car doesn't appeal to you at all. So
Correct. We diverge when it comes to vehicles of transportation.
Vehicles. How about Transformers?
It's a meh to me, but
all right. I like the Transformer.
All right.
Soundwave. Again, also on my wish list. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Any for you here?
Yeah, I'll take. Scroll down to the Star Wars sculptures.
Oh yeah, they are done numerically, so all the Star Wars stuff.
I'll take. I'll take the orange droid.
Chopper.
Chopper. Thank you. Yes.
Chopper. Yes, I will agree. Oh, great.
Already bought and built this one.
I will agree with you. Chopper is a must buy because I bought it as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The bouquets, all the flower stuff. Wouldn't mind as a gift.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't want to buy them. I bought all the original ones, and now there's just no more room for them. So I'm just going to put all of those in the wouldn't mind as a gift.
There's 2 in my bathroom right over there right now, which they look great in the bathroom.
Are they the new ones or the?
They're earlier sets. Yeah,
earlier sets. Am I missing any here? How about this one? The tree ones, the bonsai trees.
That one's pretty cool. I would definitely. There's
Might
good parts in that one. I mean, it's a three
Yeah.
category for me. But
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I'm just seeing. I don't see any other flower ones in here.
Where are we going to put the Star Trek?
Oh, do you want it?
I mean, I want it if the money were lower.
Yeah.
It's definitely a want.
Yeah, I would love to get it. The price is holding me back.
Yep.
So it's a might. I would say might buy. Yeah, I would take the Enterprise as a gift. I 100% agree there, Jeff. Dave, I haven't watched his latest videos, but Dave is at our dinner last weekend. We had Lego dinner last weekend, and he was like, he has the original Star Destroyer under his desk that he uses as footrest, and he's like, I could probably sell that and get enough money to buy the Enterprise. And I'm like, yes, that's how you do it.
Absolutely.
Krusty Burger?
Yeah, I would take it as a gift. I would actually probably regift it. I have a friend who's a huge Simpsons fan, but I'm just not. So like,
same.
It's not.
Same.
It's if let's just say I have enough modular scale buildings that I would probably not add that to my town, and I would keep some of the other stuff instead. So.
Yeah. I'm looking what's catching my eye here are like all the Technic vehicles. I know you're not a huge Technic fan.
Well, you take one, and then I'll take a Star Wars set. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's just that Star Wars stuff's hard to get to because I have to scroll wheel down, and I like when I go to drag it up. Like here, if I grab this guy, if I go to drag it up.
Well, I don't want that one.
You don't want that one?
I want Wicket. Yeah, no, I want the sculptures.
Well, where's this one going? Gift.
Yeah, I mean, I already have the first UCS one, which was bigger and better, so I'm not going to buy that one at all. If somebody gave it to me, sure, I would be more than happy to take it. But
would you use it for parts? Like, what would you say? 3, 4, 5?
I mean, I put in a 3.
Okay. Okay, you were saying Wicket though, which is here.
Wicket, which I bought and built last week,
is a keeper for you.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that.
Sure.
I would also say the Black Pearl in the first row, even though I don't own it, I would like to have it. I'm kind of getting into the sailing ships. I like those, but
is it a might buy or a?
I would say might.
Yeah, me too. That makes sense. Similar to the space shuttle. It's a cool looking set. I mean, I originally had a category for this is a shelf sitter. The space shuttle I wouldn't mind as a gift. I don't think I would actually buy it.
I already have another space shuttle in my collection. So
yeah, fair enough. I have multiple space shuttles from like all those years ago.
How about the green building that's kind of like looks like the Monster Fighters one?
Green building.
It's in the middle, second row, middle, next to the dragon, to the right of the dragon.
Oh yeah, the Monster Fighters.
That's what I would like.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'll buy it.
To me, that's a might.
Yeah.
Okay. On that same trail, the new castle, the creator castle that has the buildable horses.
Okay.
To me, that's a must buy, but I'm a castle fan, so
yeah, we'll put it there.
And the green dragon, since we're right in that same area,
it's a nice set.
Yeah, it was a good build. I actually bought that January 1st. That was one of the sets I bought right away.
I mean, for me, that would be if someone gave it to me, I'd build it. I only have so much shelf space, and it's not a high priority, but it's a nice looking set.
I'll throw it in might buy because. I mean, I bought it just because I liked it enough, and yeah. Okay, what else we got here?
They're so little. They're so little.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately,
on the first row, the third one, the Hobbit set, I have the very first bag in, so I'm not going to buy another version of the bag in. But if somebody gave it to me, I'd be thrilled.
Yeah. I mean, it's not one that I like. It's not appeals to me, but yeah. Okay, let's face it. Any Lego set, if someone gave it to us.
Well,
as a gift, we'd be okay, fine. But is there anything on this list that is like, no, right off the bat?
If anybody gave me any of the Technic cars, I would be disappointed because I don't use Technic parts.
I'm going to say the Indy cars or the Indy cars to me are kind of an unknown. So I'm going to kind of put these here, and it's just because we're not Technic fans.
The Minecraft for me is a no. It's just blocks. I mean, it's literally just a collection of blocks.
I'm looking for them. Are they already on here?
Top row to the third, fourth from the right. The Minecraft, the Ender.
Oh, this one? No.
To the right.
Oh, to the right. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. Okay.
That one is
I'm the same. And again, this is our opinions, obviously.
Yeah.
Don't kill us. You can argue all you want in chat. Go for it. The Technic vehicles are cool, and I do like Technic. It's just the F1 cars don't appeal to me.
The Van Gogh Sunflowers is on Matt's must buy. If I don't receive it as a Christmas gift, which I'm hoping, I will buy it next year.
For me, it'd be kind of a might buy, but it kind of works. How about the love sign?
I like it. If somebody gave it to me, I would happily put it together, but I'm probably not going to buy it unless it goes on big sale. It's just a lot of red bricks and it's a shelf sitter.
Yeah. So regiftable.
Honestly, I would take the instructions and maybe build it in like rainbow pride colors.
Okay.
But so I take it for the parts, but honestly, I'd rather build it in rainbow than in red.
Fair enough.
And I've been to the one in Philly, so I mean, it's kind of.
So it has some parts we can use.
Yeah,
it's regiftable.
It's definitely that's true. I would probably give it away rather than keep it.
Yeah, aquarium.
It's cute, but it's gonna fill up a lot of shelf space.
To me, it's like it's a part pack.
Yeah.
So I would say it's a 5. That's my call. And again, argue if you want. We can always.
Why don't you pull up some of the Technic cars? Because I know you like those.
So. Oh well, they're actually right here, but I'll put them in. No love. What does it say? No love set is needed here either. It's a neat, but not for me. Yeah, I agreed. Thanks, Jeff, for the input. All right, so all these Technic cars. So the Technic sets right this year, they've basically done the smaller scale cars. So I'm gonna for me, they're not something that I would build. It's not the scale I'd want. Really? And I'm also talking on behalf of my girlfriend as well, because she likes the Technic sets. So they're kind of these ones here.
Really,
I would say are kind of meh.
Okay, I'm surprised.
But there are some of these that I do like. So I'm just gonna do that one. Like the Bronco, I might buy.
See,
the Ford Bronco.
I like the Scoop.
Yes, this one as well. I might buy. I would consider that.
That one looks fun. It reminds me of when I was 3 and had like a Tonka truck.
Yeah. Now the Fast and Furious, the Fast and Furious vehicle, I would say wouldn't mind it as a gift.
Okay.
For me. And the Pagani motor, I think it's Pagani. The motorcycle here in red is also wouldn't mind it as a gift, I would say. And the last, since they're here, the excavator, I definitely like that one as well. I love construction vehicles for some reason. So yeah. And did I say this list was like basically the top 200 price sets, or the top 144 price sets? I don't know if I actually mentioned that. So
on the first row,
yeah, sorry for that.
I think it's the Twilight Building.
Yes, the Cullen House one.
If somebody gave it to me, I would happily accept it, but I'm not spending money on that.
I agree.
What do we think about the Gumball? Because you like Castle, I like Space, but I
like Space too, for the record. But anyways,
I'm not buying it just to get 2 minifigs. Like, I'd rather just go on Bricklink.
So there is a debate whether or not those figure torsos are going to appear on Bricks and Pieces in the first place.
Right.
Now, that could be just they're saying that so that more people buy the set. It did sell out for a long time.
Yep.
I do want it because there are 16 torsos in there, and there's Fabuland ones, and there's like more than half the torsos I'm interested in.
Okay.
I will buy more of the torsos anyhow in the future. And I mean, the quarter glass pieces that we have that they've already come out are in here as well. So my goal is always to get that one, but I'd rather wait for it to go on a sale or something like that, I think. So I would say that's a might buy.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I want to pick the brick built Santa. Now, the thing is, when I look at that, I don't know how much of that is printed. I probably have most of the bricks to build a brick built Santa.
I think his chest is printed.
And I'm actually kind of curious to download the instructions and see how much of it I could just build out of the parts I already own.
Okay.
But that's that's a might buy for me.
I agree.
Okay.
I've been eyeing it for sure.
Okay.
I just try and get rid of some things on the top row, but every time we do, more things appear on the top row. The Mediterranean houses. To me, that's a might buy because I do like them. I don't necessarily want them. So I'm kind of going between 3 and 2.
That's the kind of one, if it showed up on like Prime Days, 30% off, I might pull the trigger. but I'm probably not going to pay full price for that thing.
Yeah, agreed. So let's just throw that up there. Okay, what else we got here?
So in the top row, the white Japanese building, right there. That's one initially. You got it. I would put it in. That's a might buy for me.
But that's not the Japanese building.
Oh, that's
the German castle.
Oh, well, that's probably going to maybe be a must, or it's between must and might for me personally. I like that.
I would say it's a might for me, technically, but it's a shelf sitter, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say might.
I have the big architecture sets at my work office where the kids come in. So that's the kind of set I'd build and take to work. And
all right. On that same theme, how about the Tivoli Garden one? Or not Tivoli, I forgot what this is called. The Trevi Fountain, I think it's called.
I like it, but it's definitely not a must. I mean, it's a might.
Oh, might?
It's a might. If it went on sale, I would. If it went on sale 30% on Amazon or Target or something, I'd buy it.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm curious what this thing is.
I don't know
what this is. I don't know. Oh, I think that's the Duplo. I think I forgot to take the Duplo ones out. I think that could be the. I don't know what that one is.
I want to do on the right hand side of the first row the Keith Haring set. I'll probably buy that.
Okay.
So if you don't know, like he was a gay artist in New York who ultimately died of HIV, and so it just kind of has extra meaning, I think, in the LGBT community. So that's
might or must.
I'm going to buy it eventually. It's a must for me.
Must. Okay, sounds good.
I'll probably wait till there's like double points or a gift or something, and then I'll get it. Because I don't think it's selling like hotcakes or anything.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's decent, but yeah, agreed. The NBA, the Nike sets?
No.
Thank you. I'm just throwing them right away into no. Now we're getting a problem, though. Oh, I guess now we're going to have a problem.
What do you think about the Rhino, brick-built Rhino on the right-hand side?
It's kind of interesting.
It is interesting.
One of those, I would take it as a gift. I wouldn't necessarily buy it for myself.
Okay.
How about the lion head or the tiger head?
As a gift, but I wouldn't buy it probably.
Like regiftable gift or?
I'd build it.
Okay. Yeah, now we're gonna have to do some scrolling, which kind of sucks. Okay, what do we got here? How about the bookshelf ones? The book at Nooks. So we have the Sherlock Holmes. We have the Balrog.
They're probably both mights for me.
Okay.
I wouldn't pay full price, but if they go on sale, I might buy them.
Yeah, I have no interest in them, but I can understand that some people might like them. So, the garden.
That set has some printed tiles in it that I really, really want, but I'm not buying the whole set to get printed tiles.
Yeah.
So if somebody gave it to me, I'd be happy.
Sounds good. And the French Cafe one.
I'd take it as a gift, but I'm probably not going to buy it.
I would say I'd get it for the parts if I were to buy it. Like I would almost go this way.
Parts back.
Yeah. The new winter train or the winter train, the winter sets, which has that new 3D printed part in it.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't mind it as a gift, but it's not like I want it necessarily, right? Some parts maybe.
Yeah, it's a parts pack. If I got it, it's a parts pack.
Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon.
I love the movie, but that's ugly.
Yeah. And I don't need black parts necessarily. I like it. I like the figure. I think it looks okay, but it's not something I really want. So are we knowing it?
I'm a no. Okay. I mean, like you, I have a ton of black parts that I rarely use. So
yeah, I don't know what this thing is.
Is that the Science? That's the double helix. That's the Science.
Oh, the Science. Set? Oh, yeah. Was that an actual set or was that a?
No, it's a set.
Breakable? Okay,
it's a set. It's okay. I'd accept it as a gift, or I might even regift it just to somebody really like Science.
I agree. I'm just gonna say no to this one because I can't really tell what it is.
Yep.
Okay, the Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
I'm probably not going to buy it, but would be very happy to get it as a gift.
Yeah, I mean, it has no parts in it that I like or anything.
Is that right? Okay.
I wouldn't regift it to someone because I don't like it. I don't like it in general, but the jewels, the what's the name of that?
Parts pack.
The geodes, parts pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Um, the Goonies set.
I don't care at all about that.
Yeah, I'm not really that big into it.
I mean, it's got a bunch of slopes, so they'd be good parts. But
parts, yeah, I would use it more for parts. I don't know. Anybody has arguments with these? Come on, throw them in the chat.
That's not the Goonies. You got the wrong one.
That is the Goonies.
Oh, it's the building. I thought you were talking about the critter.
No, that's the Gremlins.
You're right.
Sorry, I was talking about the Goonies boat.
Yeah, I'm not buying
that. Okay. Gremlins.
Same parts pack for me, but
yeah, okay.
And I would say the pink one on the right-hand side also.
Oh, yeah, the
same thing.
Parts pack because of the parts. Christmas tree.
I think it's really overpriced, so I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah,
but I mean, I'd happily take it as a gift.
I would almost go parts because
yeah,
it'd be good. It's big, it's expensive.
If that showed up at Costco at like 40% off, I'd be excited about that, for the parts. But
yeah, I also wonder that those leaves are going to actually be that useful. There is another. Yeah, go ahead.
The second building, I'm having trouble seeing what that is.
It's one of the Friends ones.
That's probably a Mike for me. I end up buying a lot of the Friends buildings.
Okay. These next set are basically Friends sets.
I don't like the colors in the second one.
Oh, well, this is the horse stable.
Yeah, that one. I'm not
kind of a no for me. There's a light. I wonder if there's a way to. Technically,
you could make us smaller and just go full. Why don't you go full screen on the center panel? There, that helps.
Does that help?
Yeah, it's a lot easier for me to see it.
Okay. Sorry, guys, you can't see us anymore. I could also make it a bit bigger here, but then it's just it's going to be a little harder to navigate as we go now, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, these are the Friends Airport. There's possibly, these are basically, yeah. Are there any Friends sets?
For me, all of those Friends buildings, I'd be happy to get as a gift.
Yeah.
But I'm probably not going to buy them unless I really see them on a big sale.
Okay. So the buildings we'll put in as gifts. The airport is the only one.
Anybody wants to give us gifts, you're getting a really big list to choose from.
Please, no one gives gifts.
Hint to our loved ones, family members. You can watch this episode
next year, even, because then you'll get the ones that are on clearance. Then there's how about the animal or the vehicle? I mean, this
I
one.
don't care about that. I don't.
Dalmatian.
I don't like the Friends shaped animals.
Agreed.
Dalmatian's cute. I mean, I'd accept it as a gift. I think it'd be fun to build, but I'm not gonna make a point to go buy it.
I would if someone. I'm gonna say it's regiftable.
It's very regiftable.
I would think it's cute for Disney fans. Wall-E. I'm seeing it here.
The second row.
Yeah.
Second one.
Yeah.
That's almost a must buy for me. I keep waiting to see if it gets marked down, but I have all the other Ninjago City sets.
I'm throwing it in 4 for a second so I can scroll up so I can put it in must buy.
Yeah, it's definitely on my wish list.
Yeah. All right. We're getting a lower list here. Is there any other must buys that you can see right off the
KTSO?
Oh yes, I already bought him. Okay, I'm going to throw him right here. Any others?
Also the mask for I already bought that one.
And the Staff Droid. This guy.
The Staff Droid. Yep. Those are all must buys for Matt.
There's also it might not be in the right price range, but I was thinking wasn't there also the ships this year for Star Wars, but I don't think they got.
There are a lot of MIDI ones that I don't like the MIDI scale because I buy the UCS scale. So those are all to me personally.
So these I'm going to throw up to might so that I can drag them up, and then we'll throw them into must. Again, this list is a combined, but all right. So Wall-E. How about Wall-E?
It's cute.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go buy it if somebody gave it to me, but I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it as a gift.
Okay.
And I have to say, since Dave's not here, obviously the helicopter set here is a must buy, right?
Not for me, but for
But,
Dave.
but for Dave Sincere, I mean, this has to be a must buy.
It has to.
I mean, he's not here. He might be at a work-related event right now. And I'm going to throw this spaceship, up into the must buy as well, because it was like the only space set we really got this year.
It was overpriced.
I know, but it has been on deal.
Yeah, that's true.
And it came with those figures that I bought 10 of or 9 of this thing. And obviously the figures were well sought after because they sold out quick. Death Star?
That green dragon
yes, this
is
one.
tempting. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. These two, like they both look beautiful.
I agree.
Gifts?
They're mites for me. I mean,
mites? Okay. I think I can get, oh no, I can't get them up there, but I'll drag them up there, up here. And then I'll go here and here. Okay. I have to say the might buys for me are going to be the construction vehicles for city because I love construction.
Go for it.
I'm noticing the bulldozer isn't in here, which is interesting. So yeah, I there must be some. I might have removed some extra pictures when I was redoing it. So I'm going to say that's a might buy. 2. What else is in here? Fortnite, don't care for it. How about you?
I don't care.
All right, we'll move those guys out. How about the? Are you a fan of any of the Chinese New Year style sets?
So the dragon is close to a must. I think it's beautiful.
Okay.
And the other two are might buys for me.
Okay, so should I just say they're all might buys?
Yeah, I've ended up buying a high percentage of the Chinese New Year sets. Like I just like the colors. I like the parts. They're fun builds usually.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of all of them, but I can say that some of them have been bought by me and my fam, shall we say? So, Death Slice.
It's too expensive.
Is that
I would happily take it as a gift.
All right. Oh. It is now in the gift. I personally would not care for it. Jango Fett's. The 2 iterations of Jango Fett's start of the Slave One.
They're both passes because I already have the UCS, which I like better. So I'd regift them if somebody gave them. I'd give them to somebody else who doesn't have,
Well, if someone does want to give those to Matt, I will definitely take them. I would take them as a gift. How about the other Star Wars vehicles? The
tank?
The tank and the droid carrier.
I'm tempted by the tank.
Are you?
I mean, did they have an earlier version of this, or is this the
first
first time?
They did. This is actually this one did not get the best praises from the community.
Yeah, I think did I buy the first version? I don't know that I did, because if I did, I'd have it built in my Lego room, and I don't have it. So
Paul's with us. Sorry, I just Jeff was saying he likes the. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat here quickly.
Okay.
The train. Oh, so Jeff was saying to take the aquarium, but it wouldn't stay together. The train is cool, but doesn't come with the power-up functions. He sold the 3D printed little train piece. Oh, this is Paul on Marketplace for $30. Bought it because the wifey wanted it. Otherwise, I'd buy my own, build my own. Fair enough. Like the Crystal Collection. This is Jeff because I love the rocks, but not enough to buy it for parts. Maybe the geodes for my son. For Christmas, used but new in box on Marketplace is a good discount. Yeah, why not? Leaves of the Christmas tree seem too large for the minifig details. And Jeff also bought the spaceship in the first row. So, okay, sorry. I encouraged conversation and then I ignored it.
It's hard with the screen because these.
Yeah.
So I would say the turbo tank is a might for me, and the MTT, I love the colors on it, so it's also a might.
Okay, fair enough. Might buy.
In the Japanese temple.
Oh yes, this one. Yeah,
that's a might.
This one. Okay, so these are actually from the monkey. Oh no, not the monkey. The Luffy D. Laffy. The Netflix series. I can't think of it. One Punch. One Fist.
One Brick.
One Piece. The One Piece set. So it isn't actually a Japanese temple.
Okay.
Unless you're talking about this one over here.
No, the one with the red. You're
Yeah.
correct. And I love the sail on that sailboat,
Yeah,
but I don't know if I'd
pretty
buy
cool.
the whole set just to get that part. I might just go get that on Bricklink.
So it has some parts you can use.
The sail I think is adorable.
Yeah. There's a few parts I want out of these sets, but I'm like, bricks and pieces. So it's funny how that has changed our buying aspects too. But
the Emerald City is a mite for me. I think that's a really cool look.
Yeah, agreed. I'm going to move it up to mite. This obviously works for smaller lists a lot better, or vertically oriented screens.
How do you feel about the Batmobile?
It's on my list, but I would give it to my kid.
Okay.
So that's why I say I maybe regiftable or wouldn't mind it as a gift.
It's a meh for me because I'm not a huge Batman fan. And
I think the newer ones are more interesting. The ones that are coming out for 2026.
Okay.
But yeah, the Marvel and Star Wars logos. We don't have the Star Wars logo in here, but how about the Marvel logo?
The Marvel's a pass for me.
Yeah, Star Wars. You bought the Star Wars logo?
I did not. I thought I would just try to rebrick it.
Okay.
It's a lot of yellow, and I don't build in yellow, so my bricks just sit there. So if I can,
fair enough.
There's one left that I currently own and have put together, and that is the Grogu.
The hover pram.
Yeah, that one I bought and built.
Again, can't move up, so
yeah.
Must buy. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here that I have already bought. Arkham Asylum's there too. We haven't talked about that one. I think that's all of my buying for this year. I think the Harry Potter sets. Yeah. Oh, I mean, there's the Animal Crossing stuff, but I mean, I bought that just for the figs, so I'm not going to include those as.
Yeah.
I mean, this Technic set, I'm just going to say no to, even though it is spacey. It's not based on any real space, so. I do love the City Arctic sets. So I'm going to say giftable or minded as gift.
When I worked at the Lego store, I bought every single Arctic set that came out that year. Yeah. So I have a full.
So you love Arctic as well.
I like it, but I don't need any more.
Fair enough.
Kind of how I feel about it.
The new train station for Lego. That's way too thin.
It's embarrassingly thin.
Yeah. I wish I was embarrassingly thin.
But you need two of them just to make it feel like a real train station.
It's definitely a starter pack. But it's fairly expensive. I think I saw it in my grocery store because my grocery store sells Lego at $100, but I think that was a discounted price. But I mean, I wouldn't mind it as a gift. Wouldn't buy it necessarily.
Yeah, same. I would accept it, but not buy it.
Okay. The first two. Yeah, go ahead. Do you see one?
Yeah. On the first row, just to the right, that purple, the purple boat, the purple and black, all the way on the right hand side.
This one.
That looks fun.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to buy it, but I would be excited to get that
as a gift. All right. Yeah, that's like the Dream set, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, some of the Dream stuff is pretty fun. Dreams has given us the new air tanks this year, and I think it was in the purple. What color was it that we just got? The dark blue one, I think, was in this set here. I have to say, I'm going to throw the Avengers Quinjet as a might buy.
Okay.
It's one of the better ones I've seen. They've already made so many Quinjets.
When our Lego store opened, the second Lego store opened here, I actually built the window display for of that Quinjet.
Yeah. And this town all-in-one, I'm just going to say it's got parts.
Yeah, it's parts.
Because it does have the space little ship on top, which did come with a new minifigure, which I did get those ones as well. Yay!
But it's overpriced for the kind of parts.
Way overpriced. Yeah. Okay, that you this Chinese temple one that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, that's I'm interested in it, but
okay. So giftable or might?
That's a might for me.
Okay, I'll move it up. Might buy. The Disney sets that are like Belle's Castle, and I think that's Little Mermaid parts. Sure. I can't argue with that. F1 Indy cars, I'm going to say no.
No interest for Matt.
Yeah, same here. Are there any other Indy cars? Again, a lot of the smaller space sets aren't in here, or city sets aren't in here. Arkham Asylum. Oh yeah, sorry, you saw one?
I would say the Luigi is no interest for Matt. But
Yeah, this one here. Well, actually, all of them, I guess, right?
are there more?
Yeah, there's the Bowser.
Surprisingly, they have resold well in my Bricklink store. When I found them on clearance and bought them, they've sold. Not for a huge markup, but just they turn over.
There is another pirate, a Ninjago pirate ship here.
It's a nice ship.
Yeah,
but I already have a bunch of boats, so probably not going to buy it. But would happily accept it.
Okay, sure. I can reach that section, so why don't we do that? I'll throw it over here. I think that'll go in. Yeah, I did good.
How do you feel about the mechs that are left? Are any of those grabbing you, or
not really?
To me, I don't even really care for the parts because I don't build mechs, so they're kind of.
I agree. Dragons. Oh, sorry. There were one more mech, which was the Ant-Man one.
Also,
Yeah, agreed. And sorry, there's this. I think this is Monkey Kid down here, kind of like a large.
Kind of like the Monkey Kid. Like I would rank that one a little bit higher. I think it's an attractive looking set.
So wouldn't mind it as a gift higher?
Yeah,
or?
Yeah, that's fair. Right. Would happily accept.
All right, so we got some there's the Monkey Kid, this vehicle. I mean, it doesn't really do much for me.
No.
There's the Car Crusher. I mean, it's kind of fun, but I wouldn't buy it.
No.
I'm not interested in it.
It doesn't even really have parts that I want.
No, other than the claw itself, which is a new part. But I mean, that's what Bricks and Pieces is for.
Yeah.
Jeff did buy the spaceship. I think I already showed that. Yeah, bought the spaceship in the first row. Let's see. What's this? Harry Potter. Let's look at the Harry Potter stuff. So there's the Book Nook train. All right, does any of the Harry Potter stuff interest you?
I mean, so I sometimes buy Harry Potter sets for the buildings and flip the figs, but I didn't buy any of these.
Yeah.
I would accept them as gifts. But
hold on, we're gonna take a quick little break here.
Oh.
Because live from wherever he might be. Live from an airplane or
he's deep in the Atlantic Ocean.
No, he's live from a toilet because that's definitely a toilet meter.
No, I'm live from Miami. From my
Miami. I wasn't sure if we could say where you're coming in live from.
Going to Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, because you can say.
Oh yeah, we already did say
my
that.
Wife, my wife is at home. So.
Fair enough. I'm gonna remove the weekly chat photo here so we can go a little bit.
He's going to Mar-a-Lago to give somebody a kick in the nuts, I think.
How you doing, sir?
Good. I'm tired.
Did you enjoy your boat cruise today?
Yeah. Well, yes and no, because to get there we had to take like a bus, and I felt a little queasy.
Oh yeah,
going there. So, but yeah, it was a nice cruise. That the view was magnificent.
Cool.
Didn't like the fact though that now people are mostly how do I say this? That the boat ride got kind of it always bothers me when influencers show up.
Oh no.
And they need to take that perfect pic. I mean, and there were at least 10 people got at the back end of the boat where we were sitting, and they were always trying to get that perfect shot.
The whole chart.
I just killed the whole chart.
Hey, it was about the journey, not the destination.
It was about the journey, but I wouldn't mind looking at it and crap.
Wait,
sorry, Dave. I know. I noticed there was a presentator mode, and I'm like, oh, that would make it easier. And
Dave,
then,
why would there influencers at your company event? That's what I'm confused about.
This is true.
Well, it wasn't an exclusive boat ride. It was
got it.
We were 25, so we couldn't rent the boat just for ourselves.
And were these influencers under the age of 25 and really annoying?
No, they were between 30 and 25. But
so still. Partly annoying.
Yeah, mostly annoying. I find people it was the same when I went to Paris this year. I mean, people are just trying to get that perfect shot for Instagram or Facebook, and I find this very annoying because they're practically invading other people's spaces, and they're trying to get that perfect shot, and for what? For appearances? Because I mean, I don't know. It's just like old me ranting.
Well, no, I get it. So like in my Instagram, I have my other hat thing and I do a hat of the day picture. But one of the things I try to think about when I'm going to take my picture, but I don't like inconvenience my spouse, or I don't want to put anybody, because I just have to get a picture for my hat of the day. When Thomas and I go to national parks, we really enjoy trying to take the best pictures we can get, and kind of like after we sit down to a meal, we'll like show each other our top 4 or 5 pictures that we took. But we're not going to like stand in front of another visitor to the park and be like, excuse me, I need this perfect angle. Like, we're not going to do that. Like, we enjoy taking pictures of things, but we want to be polite neighbors and visitors, not jerks. So I absolutely.
I think what's bothering me is like the pose setting. Like they're always taking that pose and trying to look like
very
that
fake.
Perfect shot. I mean,
yeah.
Why aren't you just enjoying the cruise, enjoying the view? I took pictures. I took pictures to get your content. I took pictures of my team, and I want to share the pictures of people in my team, but not like I didn't take any pictures of myself. Actually, I didn't take any selfies. So yeah, but yeah, tiring because it was a tiring 2 days, and my flight from Montreal to here was actually a nightmare because I was taking a flight from Montreal to Toronto and then flying from Toronto to Miami Beach. Okay. And my first flight was at 8. We're supposed to start at 8. And we're boarding the first plane, and I get this notification from Air Canada saying your corresponding flight has been delayed because we need to change planes. So instead of your corresponding flight, instead of starting at noon, flying out at noon from Toronto, is being delayed 3 hours 25 minutes.
From Toronto, you could have come and visited us.
Yeah, I know. I flew over Peterborough. That's the worst part.
And you didn't say hi or drop things on me, man.
So yeah, and then he got delayed again for another 25 minutes. So and so we basically ended up, instead of out of Toronto at noon, I flew out of Toronto. We lifted off at I think 4:40 p.m. So I got here at like about 8 p.m. Missed the inaugural dinner with the team and the cocktail. So
and you were hungry.
Yeah, and I was hungry because I ate something at the Toronto airport. Like I basically found the Tim Horton and started to work because I had my laptop. So basically work out of the Tim Horton. But yeah, I was hungry and I met some of my teammates when I got to the hotel and when actually, so I went out, got like a Subway sandwich, brought it back to the hotel and met some of my colleagues and we're still on the veranda. You can come and I was like, no, I'm just beat. I want to get back to my room, eat my dinner, and just go to bed.
You're cranky. Yeah.
I was really cranky. But on the other hand, I was more cranky when I got on the flight from Toronto to Miami because
Toronto.
Amex, the vacation agency that was handling the residence Amex for my employer, their service sucks, and Air Canada sucks. So they all sucked. But when I got on the flight, I was like, okay, what do I control here? I don't control the flight. I don't control how Amex is handling this situation. And, so
I mean, if you look at it this way as well, if the thought of this plane, if they did take the plane that you were going to go on, it could have crashed. So from that point of view, you're still alive. Stop complaining.
So but I'm flying back tomorrow. So that hopefully, and that's a direct flight instead of having like a layover. So
okay.
Hopefully I get home safe and sound.
Yeah.
And on time this time. So
Yeah, well, we're glad you came. You could join us at least. Are you? What's on your shirt? That's not Lego, is it? No, NASA.
no,
Okay.
that's my NASA shirt.
Oh no, it's Asan.
Oh, I'm
Oh, Matt wins.
Ooh, he has a
He's got
Christmas
the
shirt.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer characters. Yeah, I was the
No,
Rudolph.
not Rudolph. It's Yukon Jack and
Yeah,
the
but
Barnabas
it's from the
Family.
Rudolph TV show, from
I see.
the cartoon.
Rudolph's just a side character.
Okay, fair
All
enough.
about-
I don't remember the actual what the show's called.
It's all about the red bearded lumberjack guy. He's the star. What are you talking
This is true.
So now my shirt is
Yeah.
on the right side.
So
My
So-
eyes are up here.
I'm going to create an account in the next little while on Tier List, so that this time this won't happen again. But anyway, I did rebuild it, but we're not going to go through the whole thing. Other than to say, Dave, I think you agreed with us. Obviously, by you joining, you have agreed with us that the helicopter set is a must buy, right?
We,
Right.
The top tier.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I
But
would,
we did it
helicopter.
for you. We did it for
I
you.
would put it on the middle section.
Okay, so like over here.
No, the yellow.
Yeah, you didn't watch the chat, but we were joking around. I'm assuming you just joined. You weren't watching it previously.
Yeah, I literally came into my room,
Yeah.
took my shirt off because I had a nice shirt.
Well, thank you for putting one on before you joined.
and opened my computer, say, yeah, I'm hoping Jeff and Matt are still on.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of news, but we were having fun ranking, and yeah, we did get a little bit tedious here at the end, and I'm kind of glad we don't have to decide on the last three sets there, Matt.
No, actually, this is for my hat show. We don't. We there's a vote on hats every Monday, but the week between Christmas and New Year's, there's no vote. And I was actually pitching as a topic for the hat show to rank the hats that didn't get voted in to get sold, like where we would rank them.
Yeah.
But this is actually a fun exercise. I think this would be fun to do on my hat show. Use the tier system and go through and pick out like 40, 50 hats that didn't get voted in, and where would we rank them as like, oh, I would absolutely buy that if it did get made, or might buy it. Or
So I just assumed you guys would be talking about Santa hats, but maybe not.
We only talk about fitted hats, and Santa hats are not fitted.
So I'm supposed to read here about new news.
About what?
New news?
New news? Oh. I said there wasn't any new news this week, and Dave went through the whole. That's not. Well, I mean, it's not proper English. It is proper English. New news.
Well,
there is no new news.
News
because there's old news.
Is it news like new included in news?
Yes, news is.
That was my question.
New information, but when we're talking about the last week of news. There wasn't any much. Oh my God!
You could have said there is no news this week.
Well, there was news. I said there wasn't any good news. I did say new. I meant to say there isn't any good news this week, but fine.
You said new news.
So fine. There was some chat parts I missed. Jeff was saying the Marvel Quinjet goes on sale. He might buy it. The tall green dragon from Ninjago. In person was fun.
So basically, what's the best set and what's the worst?
Well,
set?
that's what we're kind of saying. What have you bought? What would you buy? Things like that. The Arctic Train is at Costco right now. Ooh, interesting.
I would rank personally my best buy of this year would be the Blacktron Renegade.
Yeah, and we had that in the top tier as well. Before I accidentally erased it, Matt, create an account. I did put the link in private chat for this page. Okay. Create an account. The city center over the holidays. Oh, got it as an insider price. Cool.
So this tier maker,
and the worst set. Well, didn't buy that much set, so didn't get at least like the worst set yet. And I can't think of anything that was like.
And Bumble. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat as you're talking. So
I don't have what were you guys say about
Martin Rick Snaps?
Whoa!
Martin, we haven't seen you forever. Dave, you've never met Martin, but Martin's an awesome guy.
Well, I've seen him in Old Great
You've
Brick.
seen him, but you've never met him. You need to go. Once things get better in the States, we should go to Atlanta one year. But
to Chicago.
Or to Chicago. Well, Martin doesn't. Martin goes to Chicago occasionally. I don't know if he always does, but good to see you, Martin. The new news, yeah, it was just a comment I put in our chat that there wasn't any new news this week, and then David started ranting about that one.
I didn't rant. I said, "Is it new? Is it new included in news?"
Yes, fine. Yeah.
So what's the worst set of 2025?
Well, and that was the thing. Like, we didn't really say the worst. Well, yeah, we did. We did here. Let me go back to this. We did. That was not what I wanted to go back to. Actually, I'll just full screen it for now. And this view was a little better because there's no ads on top. But I didn't realize until, and that's why I cleared it. But I mean, we had basically a lot of the like the Fortnite stuff and the Mario stuff in the bottom. Like some of the Nike sets were on the bottom.
Yeah,
too.
I think the Nike shoe set. I think it's the worst.
Yeah, these ones were definitely on the bottom. We also had some of the I put a lot of the Technic vehicles just because, like the anything F1 to me was kind of on the bottom because I'm not a huge F1 fan.
Yeah, but they aren't that bad because they do look like the real thing. And
yeah, I know. It's more just like, again, it's all personal opinion, right? But to me, a lot of the Technic sets this year, like they've got these mid-scale vehicles, and while they look decent and stuff, it's just not something I would buy. So it's a no for me. And I wouldn't want them like, so our categories were like no, well, at least has some parts we could use. It's regiftable. Wouldn't mind it as a gift. Might buy or must buy, right? So.
But
we kind of said
the helicopter is not a must buy for me because you bought it for me. So
well, it's regiftable then.
Yes,
for the record,
is.
I did get one at Bricks in the Six in our Dirty Brick store. I stole it so that I could give it to Dave the next time I see him because it's helicopters.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the Enterprise to me is near the top, on the top, except for the price, right? Like.
Yeah, I mean, it looks gorgeous. It looks like the real thing, and well, not the real thing because the real thing doesn't exist, but it looks like the model we've seen on TV. But
it doesn't.
The price is just way. I mean, it's way too much money.
Yeah,
at least for my budget. And I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
And what about the Death Star?
How did we say that one for the Death Star? We didn't say no to that one. What did you say, Matt?
I mean, I would love it as a gift, but it's just too much money. And
yeah, would you expect someone to ever buy it for you as a gift, be it $1,000 set? No.
I mean, if I had a chance to get one 40% off, I'd probably buy it for that much. But I'm not. I can't imagine spending more than $500 US on it. Honestly, 500, 600. Like, I just don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
And I don't generally like a lot of playset type sets. I have the Ewok Village. That's probably one of the few playset big sets that I own. I love the large spaceships. I have almost all the UCS Star Wars ships, and I love sailing ships and the steamboat. Like, those are things that I like, but the playset type things, I don't play with them. Right. So if I'm building something that's going to sit on the shelf, it needs to look gorgeous. I don't care about play features. I care about the shape of it and the colors and the appearance.
Yeah, that Christmas tree is a fail for me because of the price point and there's like nothing interesting in it. So
the brick built Santa, that's something that you build and set on a shelf and it looks good.
But you only bring
that would be a must buy for me.
I mean, I would put that every Christmas and put it up.
The gingerbread ad hat, which I haven't had a chance to purchase because.
Oh yeah, that one didn't actually.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I definitely cut some pieces off because I originally had about 300 images, and Matt's like, "Yeah, we're not doing that many." So I basically just sorted the list by date in my files, and there was a couple that were like a minute apart. and so I deleted all the ones that were like a later minute or anything that below that I moved. So they probably got cut off because I was noticing like the Star Wars logo isn't in here, right?
Yeah.
So how did you get all 300? Did you copy and paste all the
No,
images?
I went to Brickset. So here's a fun trick.
Okay.
And if you go to Brickset, let me just open a folder for a second here. If you go to Brickset, you can just download the page. Like, so I pulled up the sets in Brickset. Here, I went to Brickset here, right? How many times do I say Brickset in a sentence?
Cheat code.
I just went to browse sets, and I have it set for 200 by default. So I said the year 2025, and I also said, whoops. No, I didn't do that. I put the filter of has images just to narrow it down a bit. I sorted it by number of pieces, and I have it set to 200. So then I just saved this web page, and it threw all the pictures into a folder. So then I literally went through all 6 pages.
Okay.
And did it that way originally, and then I realized because I hadn't sorted it by number of parts. So then I redid the list, and I just said the first 2 pages because I figured that would be about 400 sets, and I whittled down some of the things in there.
So here's if have you ever tried using like an AI like ChatGPT to ask it to pull images? Does it do stuff like that?
You could probably get it to do that. I just don't know how that would work. And I mean, for the record, like when I pull one of these pictures, this is 100% view of that picture. So it pulled the thumbnail.
Oh.
So like when you zoom in, it's very blocky. So that's why the pictures are like
Great.
Obviously TierMaker doesn't do
high quality JPEGs.
Well, it doesn't allow because it's not uploading it to their server. Unless you create an account. So that's why it disappeared as soon as I refreshed the page because they didn't have any of the information anymore. But yeah, so it's fun. I mean, obviously this is made for a little bit smaller list, but I was able to get like 300 in here easily. So, and I think it'd be kind of fun.
Gingerbread hat is a must buy for me.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I personally am not going to buy it, but I do agree that I can see it being a must buy for a lot of people.
Unfortunately, it's been out of stock ever since.
Yeah,
that surprised me.
So it's a next year must buy then.
Probably
if it comes back.
Yeah.
That could actually end up being the one that got away that nobody thought would end up being rare. I don't know if they're going to make it every year. I mean, I hope so.
Well, they will. They do have production cycles that go a little longer than a year, usually,
but Christmas is sometimes weird.
Yeah,
agreed.
So I'm on the TierMaker trying to make an account, but I don't even see where to make it. It says log in, but when I click on it, it doesn't take me anywhere.
Yeah, so when you go like in TierMaker here, when you say log in, when you say log in,
nothing happens.
I agree.
I clicked on it and it went nowhere.
Doesn't work.
This is kind of weird because that's usually how
make
you
a template.
Make
a template.
Yeah, let's try make a template. Make your own template. Make an event. So you can choose from templates in here. I did have it here. Categories, new tiers. Oh, actually, yeah. From that, if you go to make up template and then I hit a login, you can join or log in with Twitter, sign in with Google, or sign in with Apple.
Okay.
So unfortunately, it does say create an account with Twitter will follow TierMaker on Twitter. And they will. I did also read that by creating an account on TierMaker, you opt in to receiving transactional and marketing emails. TierMaker.com uses cookies. So they will get sent crap. And there's probably not a way to get out of that because it's a free service, right?
That's what my iCloud account is for.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Get all the crap.
So yeah, but anyways, I think it's a cool tool. I saw it used during COVID. And I remembered it being something, and I just kind of saved it into my brain at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually thinking of doing this again. Maybe if we do a mid-year show or do a mid-Christmas show or something. I was thinking of maybe doing gift with purchases.
Here's one.
I think that'd be kind of an interesting way.
So you're putting Marvel signed in the fails?
We could just talk about the sets that we actually bought and rank them among our favorite, sets that you bought, and would you rank them like top tier, middle tier, bottom tier? I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like, there's a whole bunch of sets that none of us bought. So, I mean, there's going to be a bunch of like, well, I didn't buy that.
But I mean, there's sets that we want to buy. Like, I have a wish list of sets.
That's true.
I just haven't spent the money. I'm waiting for a deal on it. Right. So, I mean,
camel.
And David, sorry, you said something too, and I didn't quite catch it because
I said you're putting the Marvel sign in the
category. That was a decision we both had made earlier. I mean,
nobody likes it.
I don't want it personally. My son bought it. He wanted it, but it's not something that interests me. And that's the thing. Like, it's all subjective, right? So,
I just wanted to know your reasons.
Oh yeah. I forget what we said with the bouquet ones. Were they nose? No, they weren't nose, right?
We were like,
if somebody gave it to us,
they wouldn't be no for me, but that's just me personally.
It was one of those, if someone gave it to us as a gift, we'd take it, right?
And then for the re-gift, it was, would we give it to David St. Cyr if somebody gave it to us? But.
This is true. Yeah, that's the new criteria. Yeah, I agree. But anyways, I mean, it's something fun. We can kind of play with it. And again, this was kind of a last minute. There is almost no new news right now. So what should we talk about? Because I knew news would take us like 10 minutes to go through.
New news.
New news. Yeah.
I mean, we could definitely talk about the Eastern Conference NHL playoff picture, but
picture? Why would we talk about a photo? I mean, we're talking about photos already. But.
The other thing we could, I know we've got the holiday break coming up too, but like I'm around. So if you want to do a show, but one of the things that I joked about doing on my hat show is like doing like mock Oscars, like making up fun categories, like, best use of a food product on a hat. We could make a category like best mech of 2025 where we'd pick one of those mech sets.
And we have a lot to choose from.
We do. We could have best dragon of 2025.
Best mech, best, like basically the Lego always does this. Best X-Wing of 20. Oh no, wait, that wouldn't work. Actually, we do. We have best slave one because there was 2 slave ones. But
or we could do best ship,
best Technic vehicle, best Speed Champions vehicle. Because I know you have opinions about that. I don't really have a lot of opinions, but
yeah.
We could do best. We could do best Botanical set
for the year. Yeah, I mean that's definitely something we could work on.
We could have like our mock Oscars.
We'd have to kind of figure that all out ahead of time, or basically we would just say, "Here's all the sets. Choose based on like we all vote, like the 3 of us vote, or something like that."
We could.
Hey, I have a lot of time tomorrow because I'm flying, so I may make up a list and
come up with some ideas. Yeah,
make a ballot, and then we could each cast our votes and see who we vote for.
I'm wondering. I'm wondering if I can do something in the Canadian Brick Builder chat, like create a form, a Google form, and say, "Hey, vote for your best things for each of these categories."
That'd be fun.
And then we could, because that would be a larger group of people, because there's about 20
we would involve our audience.
Our audience that's in the Canadian Brick Builder chat. I mean, well, I think most of the people in our chat are all, well, other than Martin, is in our Canadian Brick Builder chat. But
so the hat company. The hat company that I talk about the most, they do on Instagram, they have 20 hats on Monday, and you can vote would buy, would not buy, and change the colors. So you could go through, there's like 20 images and you get 3 options where you can vote on each one.
Okay.
I don't know how easy or hard that is to set up because I just vote. I don't actually set it up. But potentially you could make some kind of, maybe use some kind of survey either on Facebook Messenger or Instagram.
Yeah. Best gift with purchase for the year.
Oh yeah, that's a good category. Best collectible minifig of the year.
Yeah, the individual minifigure.
Right.
The F1 car, man. Anyway, I remember those. Those F1 cars that came out as the collectible minifigs for the. Right. Who can forget these guys?
I already forgot them.
Yeah. I bought one, and I don't remember which one I bought. So I this week I did my yearly inventory, add my sets to Bricklink because I do that every year around December, and I picked up this one, and I'm like, I don't know which freaking car I bought, so it's still sitting here on my table. So I know I have, like, I'm going to do a sort. So once I find that car in my bin of stuff that I build things and just put them into the bin, basically to sort into the collection. So once I find that one,
the helmet should be like a big indicator of which car you.
Well, yeah, exactly. As soon as I find the fig or the
best helicopter of 2025.
Well, there's only one.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year there was only the this one, Dave's favorite.
Yeah.
Sorry,
best new animal mold of 2025.
Ooh, best new animal. Oh wow.
Well, we're not gonna do 25 categories here.
Well, Dave, you said you're on a long flight tomorrow. No.
No,
but there's lots of different.
The show, yeah, but the show would be like 4 hours long, like the real Oscars.
Not if we had people vote on it in the Brick Builders chat. I mean, we could just go through what the voters picked and talk about.
Yeah,
it.
but we want to be.
But I mean, we have to set it up though, too, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, come on, people in the Brick Builders chat don't really want to talk to their families. They'd much rather vote on Lego sets.
Yeah, like, they don't want to talk to their families around Christmas.
Sorry, I have a very important survey I need to take.
Yes, this is true. Okay, so since we're all sitting here, let me just pull up a December 2025 calendar, and we'll figure out when we can do this maybe quickly. I know we kind of talked about this last week, but
yes, let me consult my very busy social calendar.
Yeah, I know you're with all the teaching. So basically, because next Wednesday is Christmas Eve and the following Wednesday is New Year's Eve, I mean, it doesn't necessarily make sense to do one in the next few days. I mean, we could do something on the 23rd, like 22nd and 29th. I'm assuming Old Grey Bricks is happening. Matt, you're still doing your chats on the Mondays?
Yeah, Mondays will be my.
Yeah, so we can't do Mondays, which means Saturday, Sunday.
I can do Tuesday, the 23rd.
Tuesday, the 23rd, and maybe the 30th if we want to. Like, we could break that up into the best and the worst or something like that, or like we could kind of make that into a few episodes easily, right? Okay, so let's tentatively say the 23rd and 30th that we will do chats. Yeah, we'll tentatively figure that out. We'll figure out what we're actually going to talk about as well. I like the ideas that we're coming up with. And I mean, technically, I mean, that I kind of like that tier maker thing as well. That could be a handy thing we could use. I don't think we can necessarily use it for like an Emmy type or the Bricky Awards, but
the Canadian Bricky Awards. I like.
And then if you want to do it, I mean, I could certainly do Tuesday the 30th if you want to shift from doing Wednesday nights to Tuesday nights.
That's what I was saying. If we did Wednesday and if we did Tuesdays for the next couple of weeks, my sister's going to be over on the 23rd, but. I can take a little break.
Say hi to live.
Yeah, she can pop.
Even if it doesn't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
Say hi. You can at least hear her.
Yeah, well, if she wants to tune in, she might. She's coming over to help me prepare for Christmas dinner. She's coming over the day early because she's off, which is awesome. But by then I might be. If you're watching, Yvonne, I'm being sarcastic, but I might be sick of her by then too. So I might need to break. So
I have to go to the basement and chat with my friends.
What you say, Dave? Is she going to be making cookies?
I don't know what will be made. I know there's one thing that we have every year, which is used to love. My mom used to make it, and it was like kind of a cookie crust, and then it's like mixed nuts, peanuts, and that with chocolate over top of that, like chocolate chips over top, and you melt, like you put it in the oven and cook it, and they. My mom used to put like maraschino cherries on top, so her recipe was like cherry chip it jewel bars is what they were called. But I always hated the cherries, so she made it without the cherries, and it's just basically nuts with like a brown sugar glaze or something on top of it with chocolate chips on top of that. It was just yummy.
Yummy.
It's awesome. So,
sounds yummy.
My sister also wants a turkey this year, and we usually do ham. So she's like, if I come up a day earlier, can we have turkey? I'm like, sure. I can. I still want to buy a ham, but I can't find a small spiral ham right now because
That's
it's only the big ones. So
what she said.
she did. So
She wants the turkey.
she wants. That's okay. We can stop looking at the calendar. I realize we're talking with the calendar in full screen.
This is the most riveting content we've had all year.
It is. It is.
Well, and it beats the spreadsheet. That's the worst part.
Hey, I've watched a lot of spreadsheet YouTube, so I mean, you know.
I've been looking at a lot of spreadsheets for work, but I can't show those ones here because I was just like, yeah. Fine, I get the picture. I'll stop sharing. Jeez.
Well, we should call it a night, though.
Says the guy who showed up 10 minutes ago. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, why do we call it? Oh, we're at 2 hours.
At least I showed up.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, so if anybody's watching from our Canadian Brick Builder chat, you might have what we're talking about. Let's try and figure out some things that we can do maybe 2 shows on. We could even do most anticipated sets for 2026 or something like that too, right? Or based on what we know and
what's on your get list from the sets were
January 1st.
Yeah.
So we could do a most regretted purchase of 2025.
Ooh, I like that. Or most set you wish you had purchased, but that would be more from a previous year.
And I would go with like sets that you regret buying.
Sets you regret buying, or sets that you always wanted to buy and never could until your friend Dave was realizing that he was downsizing and you could get sets that you never got before.
I don't think I'm in that category.
Oh, okay. Fine. You don't obviously you just don't know Dave that well.
Dave doesn't love me like he loves you.
No, well, that cost me money. That cost me Bricklink price, so
He didn't give those away? What?
No, he did not give. No, I mean I paid probably one of the cheaper prices on Bricklink for it, but that's okay because I wanted the set, and they were selling for like over $1,000 at
what?
Atlanta Brick Co. had one, and it was over $1,000.
Holy
in box. So I only paid like 300 and change, so I'm not going to argue. But wow, the chat's pretty up to date. Yeah, it's not like I built. Well, I didn't actually build it myself. Dave just brought it to me like that. So, but yeah. Anyway, all right, let's call it a night. Thank you for joining. Sorry, I screwed up the tier list. I will make sure that doesn't happen again. And I do disagree. The helicopter should be at the top of the list because Dave wants it. Anyways, hitting the button. See everybody. Have fun. Till next week.